Good morning and welcome to Straight Talk here on Afia Radio 99.3 FM. My name is Alex Ogbodo. This morning, we are taking a look at something that's making the headlines, especially in the last 24 hours. The presidential candidate of the NDC, that's the Nigeria Democratic Congress, has cried out that he may not be alive to contest the 2027 elections. So various reasons may be on the table for this. He says he's been targeted in all forms and in all shapes. He says government of the day clamping down on his businesses, making things difficult either for his businesses or even himself. People can no longer associate with him. He can't invite people. People can't invite him to occasions and expect him to show up, because those people will be punished for hosting him. It's complicated, isn't it? And we will be taking a look at this and how this really threatens participatory democracy in Nigeria. We are joined this morning on Straight Talk by Barrister Dikachi Emmanuel Nwachukwu, who joins us now. He's a legal practitioner and public affairs analyst, but he is also a member of the NDC. I'd like to know how he feels about this on all three fronts. Good morning to you, Dikachi.
Good morning, my good brother. It's another pleasant day in the studio with you.
All right, nice. So we are live on YouTube and on Facebook. My page on Facebook, it's at Alex Ogbodo. Alex Ogbodo is my page on Facebook. And we are live on YouTube, Ojemba.Tv. You can find the live stream there. And you can participate and drop some comments. Ojemba.Tv on YouTube is live. You can watch this program. So let me start with you, Barrister Nwachukwu. When you heard Peter Obi say those words, that he may not be alive to contest the 2027 elections, what was your immediate reaction?
Well, he sent chills down my spine. It's quite a sad thing in the history of Nigerian politics that we are back to this level where we allow our animal instinct of violence or destructions. If it can't be me, then it will be no other person else. So it's quite an open secret that Peter Obi is the foremost and possibly the most popular or opposition leader in the country, and the government in power, or his agencies or associates or those who consider them, the five rights, wouldn't or will do anything possible to make sure that he not only stays or runs for political office, but then he has cried out that there are chances too that far from contesting and running for the office of the presidency, that his life and his business enterprise are targeted. So it's quite shocking that our politics will be allowed to degenerate into such a state of being.
All right. So now the big question will be, why would the businesses and possibly the safety of Peter Obi be targeted in this manner if the incumbents, for instance, are confident about winning the election? Why do they need to clamp down on anyone?
Alex, you and I are not novices to Nigerian politics. We know for a fact that if the party in power, if the federal government, as led by President Tinubu, is guaranteed or have that assurance that they will win the 2027 general election, then these issues or this disturbing news will not be making rounds or will not be heard in public. But it's quite obvious that apart from underperforming as the president of the country, judging by his economic policies and what have you, the insecurity in the country, there is no clear path for a victory for a Tinubu return as president in 2027. So they will do anything possible to make sure that they affect or they destroy any semblance of chance or opportunity the opposition party and its candidates have to run successfully and be elected in 2027 elections. They started attacking him from a political point of view, attacking all his political parties and the alliances. And then from one party to another, from Labour Party to the ADC, from ADC and now to NDC. And when it feels that particular ground has not been as successful as they wanted it to be, because by now they believed, or they wanted, the plan has always been by this time, that he wouldn't even have a party to call his own, or wouldn't even have a party that he'll be running under. So as that area was not successful, so they are targeting other areas that could equally hamper on his candidacy. Peter Obi is someone who has made name for himself as a politician and as a businessman with a very, very business acumen. Started off even in his teenage age as a businessman. While he was in soccer, he was a businessman. After school, he went to UK, he went to other places, established a couple of businesses which are hugely successful. So he has never ever depended on anyone to finance or bankroll his presidency or his election campaign. So he has been doing this all by himself, because he believed, he always said that he's not a poor man. So he has always used his finances to finance his elections. He has always used his money. So when they attack his businesses, when they go after those who he call his associates, both in business and politics, it's clear as day that they don't want him to thrive. They don't want him to have that backing or that confidence, both political and business-wide, to contest for this election.
I mean, this is on the heels of the interview he granted to Chude, with Chude. That's a popular podcast. He also went further to say something in the likes of that some of his friends, if they are celebrating and they tell him that, okay, their daughter is wedding or their son is wedding, but please do not attend. I mean, has it gotten to that? Because potentially what may happen is that if he attends the wedding and they are seen together, they may be punished. Is this what's been going on? If you are seen with Peter Obi, it means you have aligned with him and you may be punished. Is that what he's alluding to?
The fact still remains that Peter Obi, from the surface, seems to be indestructible. He seems to be the rock that his name symbolizes. However, you can't extend such luck to his associates and those who have been in close communication or close contact with him, because and the by na say na no fuchi neke so the kind of grace he enjoys might not be the same grace that other associates of his enjoys, because when you are seen or identified with someone like Peter Obi and he believes that you are contributing to his electioneering success, electoral success, and you are one of the backbone or one of the pillars supporting his candidacy, it's commonsensical that the president or the APC as a party will try all in its powers to make sure that those branches that are supporting his aspirations are cut off in one way or the other. So they could decide to go after their businesses. They could start, going after their interactions, their associates, and all manner of connectivities that such associates has with Peter Obi or the broader societies, because this government has proven time after time that it is capable of doing anything. We saw what Wike did with the military man in Abuja, despite the rank of the military officer. We saw the effort he tried to revoke the land that statutorily belonged to that military officer. We equally saw what he did with the Wadata Plaza being the headquarters of the PDP, how he tried to revoke same or drive PDP out of the building. We have equally been seeing what has been going on in one way, in one form of abuse of power, abuse of offices that have been going on, with this political party. So you can't bet that if someone is seen with Peter Obi, that the person will sleep with his two eyes closed, or that the person will go to his businesses and expect that such business, his licenses, will not be revoked in one way or the other, or even his line of business or line of supply or line of demand shut down in one way or the other. So it's quite a very big risk for someone, especially a businessman in Nigeria, to be seen, or even a politician to be seen in contact with Peter Obi, because Peter Obi has asked them several times to go and verify, check his records, check whether you could find any kind of field, any kind of criminal activities surrounding him, which has not been successful to date. So, but then you can't say so for other people that might align with him. So it's quite a big risk. And then by the actions of the government, as stated by Peter Obi yesterday, is I believe that is targeted to making sure that he becomes, an orphan while running for this political post.
An interesting take there. So, what happens next? How is the opposition reacting to the submissions by Peter Obi yesterday? Because one thing is to say this, another is to actually find out how if there's anything like organized opposition responding to this. Atiku Abubakar had in the past also referenced this. I think when he ran with Buhari, he alluded to the fact that his businesses have been targeted, that he's been forced to sell off his concerns in many companies he controlled in Nigeria. So do you think that this has now become a pattern? If someone is a formidable candidate, the person will have to go through the valley of shadow of death in order to take on the incumbent or the powers that be.
It's quite unfortunate that our democracy is not yet mature to the extent where opposition politics will be given room to thrive and challenge the incumbent government or the party in power, because opposition politics, no matter where it is, whether in the US, whether in the Yukon, wherever it is meant to be as a check and to act as check and balances to the powers or to the duties and functions of the office of the incumbent or the running political party. So in a country like Nigeria, without regard to the rule of law, to due process, to the strict compliance with the statutory provisions, both of the Constitution and other statutes, is given that politicians, especially those of the ruling party, will do whatever it takes to acquire power. And if it means shutting down businesses of opposition party, it can be seen as a necessary evil to the attainment of power by them. So, like you mentioned, what happened with Atiku and Intel and other of his business concerns is a general practice. It has become almost institutionalized to the extent that opposition politics is becoming a very high gamble, that if you are not disposed to suffering some of those risks, if you are not disposed to battling those deficiencies and those government, not really intervention, government interferences in your business, in your politics, even in your private affairs and personal life, then you are not serious for opposition politics. But this isn't the way it should be. Our politics should be based on policies, based on ideas, based on what are you bringing to the table as a ruling government. If you feel that you have done so well, let your policies speak for you. As an opposition politician, if you believe that you have more to offer, better than what is being offered, let's place both offers, both manifestos on the table, and let the people decide on which part of the divide they will side with. So it's not meant for you to, in one way or the other, to try to sniff out life from the business and personal interest of opposition politicians in Nigeria.
All right. So the whole idea now is that what is it exactly those are going after Peter Obi by attacking everything that he touches, everything he's associated with, and even subtly attacking him too?
Well, Peter Obi has become an ideal politician in Nigeria, someone millions of people look up to, millions of people believe that he has the capacity, the competence, and the character, to take Nigeria beyond this stage we are in. He has what it takes to make this country a better place. The people believe in his ideas. The people believe in his integrity as a leader. So he has nothing more to prove. He did it while as governor of Anambra State. So the ruling party is scared that if this man is allowed to run again, just as he was allowed to run in 2023, and then the results speak for itself. So if he is allowed again to run, then it could be a very big problem for the ruling party. So I think the entire idea about all this violence being threatened or being exactly meted out on him is to scare him out of the race. But then Peter Obi is not a man that is easily scared or easily made to forego his objective or his target as a politician, and even though as a person. So he did it in Anambra State when he had a face-off with the politicians in Anambra State. He did it with the members of the House of Assembly too when he was impeached, twice. He did it with INEC when INEC, conducted the election and declared, Andy Oba as the duly elected governor of Anambra State without Peter Obi having exhausted his constitutional tenure. He went to court, he challenged it, and he obtained a judgment in that regard. So we know that Peter Obi is a dogged fighter. We know that Peter Obi is an astute politician who has proved in many ways that he has what it takes to take this nation to a better place. So these attacks are mere distractions, and I believe that that he will stand firm, and with the support of millions of Nigerians that are standing firm with him, that this episode, that this violence and this threat of violence will be a thing of the past, and he will emerge victorious come 2027 general elections.
All right, he will emerge victorious come 2027 general elections. This is Straight Talk here on Afia Radio 99.3 FM. You can call us on the phone and be part of the program. 0911 6993 993, 0911 6993 993. I've been having this conversation with Barrister Emmanuel Dikachi Wachuku, and of course you can lend your voice. We are live on various platforms. I'm live on my page on Facebook, Alex Ogbodo. I'm live on YouTube. You can watch Ojemba.Tv on YouTube. It's live there. You can drop your comments, call the studio 0911 6993 993, 0911 6993 993. That's the number you can call us on to be part of the program. And of course, you can, listen to the program on our live stream on the website, afia993.com. afia993.com. And of course, call us. Our phone lines are open, 0911 6993 993. That's the number you can call us on to be part of the program. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you. What's your name and location? You're welcome.
And the governor of Anambra, that's what they tell us. But I don't know the reason why. That is the young man too. Therefore, my will be the following to attacking him. This is how the court problem is starting. When I think the kind of court problem, because therefore, I said it to national television that he's going to launch his own armed group that will counter IPOB. And after you make that statement, Southeast become unbearable. Now he's not attacking the unity of the position. Therefore, to be the first person to attack him. But I just want to tell him that we cannot do him anything because both the political and the everything is not he cannot match you. And what I want to tell him, we not to be what the friends of parties because the failures always look for a place to hang their hand. You know, immediately they know they have felt Nigeria. About the discussion is a problem. In fact, it's going to run some apart in this country. So they are not G3. And so they will see it by 12th year or 16th of January. People will defeat people and that's it. And I wonder why I think he's no longer talking. I think he's no longer being hyper opposition. I don't understand what is happening. But I just want to tell Obi to control what he's doing. We stand behind him. They cannot do anything. APC now manipulate violence. They should know. I don't understand the reason that chef no position here and there. Every state, water for in River State, which in Enugu State, it will be in Nigeria, everywhere. I don't attack. It's time to have some governor. Have the legislators around you You have all the whole this thing in Nigeria judiciary. Why you? I know you don't appoint police chief, army chief. Why you yourself? Why is it cheating over the election? This is to say that they know they have failed. Even people don't even trust. People don't trust those institutions working with him. That is the reason why he's cheating. But end of the post, they cannot do anything. The Bible says that will be the table in the presence of the enemy, and they cannot shake. None of them can shake the table of the with them too. Amadioha would respond them. That's our remembrance.
All right, then. Thank you for your contribution. 0911 6993 993 0911 6993 993. That's the number you can call us on to be part of the program. Obi says he may not be alive in 2027 to contest the election. Hello. Good morning.
Hello. It's Alex.
Good morning to you.
It's Chibo from Asaka.
Chibo, you're welcome. Good morning.
Yes. I love the discussion. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes. You see, those people that are running away from Obi, those billionaires or politicians, they have skeletons in their cover. Because if your hands are clean, you have freedom to associate with any kind of person on earth. They are just afraid of the government of President Tinubu. You know, he has a lot of weapons, hunger weapons and terrorist weapons he's using against us. Yes, in as much as we are to be civil in our discussions, I have to tell you, permit me to use this word, even our National Assembly, they are all shameless because we are not running a one-party system in Nigeria. In the days of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, everybody knows in history has it that as a member of the NADECO, how he fought against the military. He challenged the military to the core. But I don't see a reason why we are on paper, we are practicing democracy. That you cannot allow somebody to breathe. You don't need to campaign or call people to come if you are performing, if your government is performing. They're coming down to the Igbos. Obi is from the Igbo extraction. Then when the Igbos want to realize that they should have self-actualization, self-realization, then we cut off all this nonsense. Not that I'm happy about what happened in South Africa, but you see the youth of South Africa, they came out, they say they want to put their country in order. It's left for us, leaders of tomorrow, because all these men, they are deceiving us and generations to come. Let me stop here for now, Alex.
All right, then.
Thank you.
Thank you. 0911 6993 993. Straight Talk here on Afia Radio 99.3 FM. Tell us what you think about the situation and how you think this might impact the outcome of the 2027 elections. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. What's your name and location?
Yeah, I'm Dr. Anichuku calling from Enugu.
Dr. Anichuku, you're welcome.
Thank you. I'm so glad to partake in this wonderful discussion. I think it to be wonderful because I strongly believe on a just cause. You know, there is a passage in the Bible that said the tears and the cry of the just can never go in vain. This thing that is happening to even my own very good brother, Peter Obi, I'm feeling his hurt more than the way he feels. But at the same time, we're not going to look down on the cry and the prophecies and the prayer and the cause led by our own brother, Mazin Nandekalu. On one of his prophecies, he said, this man called Tinubu will be the last president of this country. And what is happening now? And other prophecies he gave, all of them are coming into actualization. And this one is meant to come to pass. My brother Peter Obi, I love him. I would like to see him on the throne. But that will go extra mile to frustrate his efforts. But at the same then, I will encourage him to do the best he can. But once he gets to the point of threatening his life, let God fight for us. He has tried his best. We all know the truth that Tinubu has failed us. And he is going to return in the second power to destroy his own self. May God have mercy on us. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you for your contribution. 0911-6993-993. 0911-6993-993. That's the number you can call us on to be part of the program here on Afia Radio 99.3 FM with me, Alex Ogbodo. Peter Obi is crying out that he may not be alive to contest the 2027 elections. And how will this potentially impact the electioneering and even the election proper in 2027? Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
What's your name and location?
My name is Andrew. Andrew. I'm from GRE.
Andrew, you're welcome.
Thank you. I have something very I want to say concerning this discussion. First and foremost, I'd like to thank God for those who are attacking Peter Obi because they are only doing it in the plan. And God is with him. And God is going to prove himself on his behalf. Because those people are people who are against good. They don't want to see good. They want to see good. What they want is their selfish interest. But Peter Obi stands for people, and God is backing him. That is the reason why they are attacking him with the evil forces. God is good. The more they attack, the more can make him more popular. And God will put it on his behalf. And finally, I want to say this. The Igbos who are fighting against Peter Obi, trying to blackmail him, please, let me need to say that these people don't have conscience. Because if you give them a chance, they will sell the people meat for their own selfish interest. That is the truth about it. Thank you very much.
All right, then. Thank you. 0911-6993-993. Straight talk here on Afia Radio 99.3 FM. That's the number you can call us on to be part of the program. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
What's your name and location?
It's Godwin from National.
Gordon, you're welcome.
In this case, like people be saying, you're now contest, you understand? That he has been threatened by a many ways. So,
just for some reason, I suspected there will be a drop call. I'm not a prophet. They don't ask me. What 26 years of this tells me. All right, 0911-6993-993. Hello, good morning.
yeah, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Good morning to you. What's your name and location?
Thank you so much. I like your topic this morning. It's a very good one. It will be, in my own opinion, his outburst is not a good one. We know that the after his life, that is normal. Anybody who is an opponent and an opposition should expect such activities from his opponent. So his outburst is premature. We've not even started the electioneering campaign, and he's crying. We that are maybe following him, he's making us to lose confidence. You understand? Now, coming to the present government, they have failed everybody, both in security and economy. And I don't think we have much to tell Tinubu. He knows the right thing to do. He's a father. He knows how to fix this economy. And he's a very intelligent man. The reason why he's doing what he's doing is what I don't know. For whatever reason that is behind what he's doing, let him think again and again. He said that I don't know how long he's going to say this word again. Let him do the right thing, to do the best he could.
Hello, are you still there? The network isn't helping us at all. 0911 6993 993 0911 6993 993. That's the number you can call us on to be part of the program. And of course, there is a caller here. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, good morning to you. What's your name and location?
Jenny from Owan.
You're welcome.
Okay. My own opinion is that let Obi go back to this Enugu state. Go to Fadambaka.
I can barely hear you. Can you raise your voice?
I said that let Peter Obi
Yes.
come back to Enugu state. Go to Fadambaka. I'm sure there's something he did to him that made him to tell him that he's not going to win this election. And then I guess.
So what was it? What was it he did to him? Since we are now inside that, since you raised it, what did Peter Obi do to Fadambaka? Since you know.
I don't actually know, but let me go to him and beg him.
Oh, you don't know, and you are saying that he did something.
Yeah, pontificate.
Huh?
So you don't know, but you're saying that he did something to Fadambaka.
I did not say he did anything to him.
So what was it you said? Anyway, thank you for your contribution. 0911 6993 993 0911 6993 993. That's the number to call us on the program here on Straight Talk. So the presidential candidate of the NDC is crying out that he might not be in the ballot in 2027 because his life has been threatened. So it's now open to different interpretations. Hello, good morning. 0911 6993 993 0911 6993 993. You can drop your messages on Facebook, on my live stream on Facebook, on my page, Alex Ogbodo. We're also live on YouTube, on Ojemba.Tv channel, YouTube channel, Ojemba.Tv YouTube channel on YouTube. You can watch this program and, of course, engage with the comment section there and tell us what you think about the situation. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
What's your name and location?
Yeah, this is Chiro. I'm reaching you from Ogbodo.
You're welcome.
Hello?
You say your name is what?
Chiroto, Chiroto.
Chiroto. You're welcome.
Chiroto, reaching you from Ogbodo.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Well, we have had Peter Obi and had exactly what he said. And myself personally, his statement is a statement of fact. And issue have demonstrated about it. What is it at Delta State? When he went for a visit there, his vehicle was shattered. So there is no doubt that what the young man is saying is nothing but the truth. We are confused at the authorities concerned. We don't know where to cry. So, only that we should be careful and know where and how to follow the issue. Thank you and remain blessed.
All right then, thank you.
From Ogbodo. Yeah.
Thank you. 0911-6993-993. Peter Obi's crying and shouting that his life has been threatened, that he might not be on the ballot in 2027 because of that. He may not be able to participate. He's at the ballot already, but he may not be able to participate. Let's know what you think. Hello. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
What's your name and location?
My name is Ifan, calling from Enugu.
Ifan, you're welcome.
Okay, based on my contribution, only you get an adage where people normally talk. They normally say that Ubuma had a good answer. I don't know if you get me. Those people after him now, they have seen that the end road is near for them because they have seen the pressure of the people to understand. So my own opinion and what I have to add is this. They have seen that if in any mistake, if people will enter there, they will not find it easy for their own side. So this is the opportunity for them to mount pressure on him. You understand? Trying to chase him away from this 2027 election. You understand? But my brother Jerry once said that a quitter never win and a winner never quit. It will be win the election, and there is nothing they can do. Nigeria should support him 100%. Let them try us.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. 0911-6993-993. 0911-6993-993. That's the number you can call us on to be part of Straight Talk this morning. Hello. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. There's someone on the line. Zero 0911-6993-993. 0911-6993-993. That's the number to call us on to be part of the program. There's a caller on the line here. Hello, good morning.
Chibo, I called back.
Chibo, you're welcome back.
You see, in Nigeria, freedom of speech is there on paper. But the freedom after the speech is not guaranteed. But you must keep talking until you get it. You see, the slogan of this administration is a renewed hope agenda. I've not seen the hope, not to talk of renewing any hope. You see the kind of thing they are teaching the youths of today, who are going to be leaders of tomorrow. That anybody that counters your administration, anybody that says anything bad, anybody that is coming to fix the nation, that you should not give him a breathing space. Because anybody that cannot stand someone, anybody cannot build somebody, anybody that cannot invest in human beings, he knows very, very well how to pull people down. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. 0911-6993-993. 0911-6993-993. That's the number. You can call us on to be part of the program. This is Straight Talk here on Afia Radio. There is a call on the line. Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you. What's your name and location?
The program is good. Saying about Peter Obi, what Peter Obi is our mandate. Once Peter Obi life is in danger, that means we, the masses, we are in danger too. They don't allow our mandate to contest.
This election process is going to be a very, very sad moment, for the country. So I implore him, I implore his team to do whatever it takes to provide enough security measures for his protection, and equally those, like one of the commenters stated, that possibly maybe it's those with with something to hide that are running away, but that may be true in some guys. But then We are our business people, even if you believe that you have nothing to hide. But then you might be a civil servant, you might be a business person in a small scale with nothing to hide. Then what happens when the government, comes to take over either your shop, either revokes your license, or executes one kind of one form of policy that is very, very, unprofessional, very, very, against your business interest. So is a collective task we must all do. This must build our courage. This must build our resistance to the kind of governance that this country is witnessing. We must all stand up. This is not a battle left alone for Peter Obi to fight. It's a collective issue that we must stand up and prove that despite the political party you belong, despite your political affiliation, despite your political party, that the country is the most important thing. We must have a democracy that this country must be proud of. We must have a country that the citizens too will be proud of. If in the guise of running an election, we hurt or we destabilize, a country, we will have no other country to run to. This is our only country, especially for most of us who are not, would I say, fortunate or unfortunate to have a second choice country. So it's a task. And I equally plead that political actors should find a way to decongest or reduce this likelihood of harm or violence being used in electionary period. I remember the sad days when we were hearing of ballot box snatching or burning of electoral materials and what. And then with Yar'Adua and with good luck, it seems that that phase is a little bit over or in the past. But then with this reliance on violence or threat of it to win an election, it doesn't speak well of our democracy.
Mm. All right, that will be a good place to leave it. I have to thank you so much, Barrister Emmanuel Dekachiwachiku, legal practitioner, public affairs analyst, and NDC party member. Thank you for coming on the program this morning.
You're welcome, sir.
That's Straight Talk for this morning. My name is Alex Ogbodo. Until then, good morning.